my morning lecture at Virginia Tech. That was in the building right next to where the deadliest shootings in modern U.S. history would occur.
I was at Roanoke Memorial Hospital watching my husband as he lay dying from colon cancer.
I did things that didn't honor me, it didn't honor my wife, separated a number of times, made poor choices.
My dad left before I was born. My relationship with him included things like joint custody and weekend visits and child support.
I was hit by a drunk driver. I was told that I had severed my carotid artery, I'd had a stroke, my left side was paralyzed, my right leg was shorter than my left, and I would never walk again. I was empty, I was hurting, I was alone. I couldn't understand why God had left me like this.
We saw some of the events, the aftermath, victims as they were taken away from Norris Hall. I kept asking myself, why would God allow this to happen?
Why would God let that happen to me? Why would God let me be abandoned by someone who was supposed to be there for me and someone who was supposed to take care of me?
I can remember feeling very empty and very cold. So cold that no matter how many clothes I put on or how many blankets that the nurses brought me, I couldn't get warm.
I had a numbness, almost paralyzed feeling.
For years I felt abandoned and fatherless, and I felt empty.
I felt empty.
I was empty.
I was empty.
I felt empty. I was empty. But then I started having worship songs go through my mind. I started to feel a peace and a strength that I never thought would be possible.
God used two things to really fill that emotional void. He used His Word and His church.
When I woke up in the hospital, I realized that I could not handle this alone. I had a lady come into my room and ask me if I knew Christ.
Christ has done an amazing thing in my life, and He came and He saved me, and He took away that bitterness, and He took away my anger, and He replaced it with this incredible love that I can't even begin to describe.
When my wife and I together discovered the joys of Christ in our marriage, we harmonized as we could never have done before. We had not done before.
Christ has carried me through all of this, and I'm able to get up now and do what I want to do. I can walk, I can go to work, I have a great life.
He made sure that I got through that time and filled me with just what I needed.
Christ saved me from my bitterness and from my anger. I've become a new person through Him.
I have peace and comfort knowing that Christ is always with me. With Christ, I can do anything.
Greater is the love that lives in me. Greater than cancer, greater than loss. Greater is the love of Jesus Christ.
And because the tomb is empty,
Because the tomb is empty,
Because the tomb is empty,
Because the tomb is empty, I have joy, peace, and strength.
I have found a new joy in my marriage.
I have hope, and I have a Heavenly Father.
I am full.